What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Victoria, and today we are going to be talking about how to book a hotel for Tokyo Disney Resort. So if you've been following me for a while, you know this trip has been years in the making and it is finally happening. One of the big last steps we had to do was actually book our hotel for Tokyo Disney Resort. We will be staying on property, and once we get through all of that, I'll be more than happy to show you the hotel, everything, anything that I possibly can, I will. But for now, one of the big questions I had when I asked people what parts of the planning process you wanted to see was to how to book this hotel, because it can be quite stressful, especially someone who's in the States who has never gone to Japan before. It can be a little bit stressful, but I am here to help you streamline that process and answer any questions and give any tips that I can that might be useful to you. So today we're going to be going over that, how to book through your laptop and through the actual app, because you can book your hotel through the Tokyo Disney app. And with that being said, let's get started, and be sure to give me a like, follow, subscribe if this video was helpful for you. Now, before we dive into booking an official Tokyo Disney Resort hotel, we're only going to be going through the on-property ones. There are other options like partner hotels, onsens, and Airbnbs as well, but just for the sake of this video, we're only going to go through the ones that you can book directly through Tokyo Disney Resort's website and our official hotels. There are a total of 6. We have the Tokyo Disney Celebration Hotel, which is considered their value and their only value hotel, actually. Then we have the Tokyo Disney Resort Toy Story Hotel. Then we have the Tokyo Ambassador Hotel, the Tokyo Disney Sea Hotel Miracosta, the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel, and the upcoming Tokyo Disney Sea Fantasy Springs Hotel, which will be opening on June 6th of this year. Before we get into this, I have to say, if anything, the first place you should look is TDR Explorer. His guidebooks, his YouTube videos were a big part of my research when it came to booking these hotels and just planning my Tokyo Disney trip in general. He knows his stuff. He is always up to date and accurate as well. So that would be a great place to start that I would recommend. And he has plenty of resources on all these hotels as well. So be sure to give him a look, buy one of his guidebooks. They are super, super helpful. So let's get started with booking our hotel. So this is the home page. Now you have the option to book a package or a hotel or other. For the sake of this video, we're going to do hotels. And the first thing I'm going to recommend that you do is log into your Disney account. If you already have a Disney account in the States for Walt Disney World or Disneyland, your account will also work for Tokyo Disneyland as well. Otherwise, you're going to have to go to the bottom and create a whole new account in order to do this. Doing this step before you even go to book will save you a lot of time in your process. So just be sure before you even go into book, go in about 10 minutes early and sign into your account, so that way you don't have to do that when you're going into book. Once you do that, we're gonna go back to our home page, and then we're gonna actually get into booking our hotel. Starting us off, we're going to go ahead and click hotels. And then we're going to go in and put in our check-in and check-out dates. So just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to pick a random date that's I know has some sort of availability. You're going to put in the number of nights and the number of rooms, as well as the number of adults and children. I'm just going to put in 2 adults just for the sake of this video. And then look at the cute little pixie dust and click search, and it's going to give us all the availability very shortly. This page is going to have everything available that we wanted as far as what we searched on the previous page. It's going to allow you to search by hotel and room availability. So for this, I picked hotels that only have room availability, but you can look for all. So for right now, I'm just going to click some options that I looked up previously that I know for these particular dates have some availability, so I can just show you what it looks like. As you're searching, your hotel options will come up with the room types that are available for each hotel. As you can see, we are looking at the Tokyo Disney Ambassador Hotel, as well as the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel as well. As you can see, these are all the rooms that are available as of right now for these dates, and it gives you an estimated room charge. These are also the totals. When you click on the room types, it'll give you a brief detail of what will be included in each room, the bed types, the number of beds, the capacity that they can hold, and the total charge including per person, which I really liked.
Once you found the hotel room that you wanted, you can go ahead and click reserve, and we're going to begin the payment process. We've now arrived to the reservations page. So what you're going to see here is the reservation details. So here you're just going to want to confirm everything. You have your one night stay at the Disney Ambassador Hotel with all the details we looked at previously, the number of adults in the one room, which will be 2. Then you're just going to go through the terms and conditions. Let's be real, nobody reads those. You should, but whatever. Click agree, and then we're going to go ahead and click next to go and do our payment. Now here is what the booking page is going to actually look like for you. You're going to just go in and confirm everything, put in your credit card information, and then you are all set. We are now going to go into how to book your Tokyo Disney Resort hotel in the Tokyo Disney Resort app. This is a great feature. Now this is how your hotel reservation is going to look in the app. So how we're going to book actually is we're going to go to where it says my plan and scroll all the way to the left until we get to book hotel, and then click on that. Once it loads, we're going to see this Disney Hotels reservations page within the app. Now it's going to give you the option to either search specifically by hotel, and it'll give you all the hotel options for the resort that you can choose from with a brief description, or you can do like we did before on the computer and just do it by date and by price. Now for this demonstration, I'm going to do it by date and price. We're going to put in the date, the number of nights, number of adults, the number of rooms that we need, and any hotel preferences. After this step, it's going to be very similar to how we did it on the computer. We're going to have our hotel options that we're going to want to search by. It's going to show us each hotel that's available or has room availability. We're just going to scroll up to the top and pick the best option just so I can dream. But here is how this works. Again, it looks the same as before. Now we are just going to go in, look at all the room types that are available. For this particular room type, it has different floor options. Once you click on the option that you want, you'll get the same descriptions as before, the bed types, the one total charge per the whole stay and per person. Once you click that and ready to book, it'll take you to the reservation details page. And same as before, it's going to give you a rundown of the room and hotel that you have booked, details, terms and conditions that it's going to want you to do. Once you agree, you will go and pay, and it tells you your booking is not complete, but it's going to be the same as on the laptop. You're going to pay, put in your credit card, and then once you go back to the home page, your hotel is there.
Another thing that I should know is you might want to check with your card holder and confirm that your 3D security is on your card, or however your card manufacturer or such authorizes purchases through you. So for example, with my card, when I went to go click purchase, submit, whatever it said, I don't know, it pulled up a separate tab on my laptop to have me confirm that I am me. So it did MasterCard, it sent me a code through my phone, so have your phone ready just in case, because it might send you a text and you'll put in that code to just verify that it's you. So it did slow me down slightly, just because I wasn't in really a great place with a signal at the time, but I got through still in enough time, and it's just an extra layer of security. But otherwise, I had zero issues throughout the process when I used a MasterCard. Now, I'm only mentioning this because the Tokyo Disney Resort hotels just go so quickly, especially the cheap ones, because there you get the most bang with your buck and most perks when you stay on property at a Tokyo Disney Resort hotel. With that being said, this is also not a last minute decision. My friend and I, when we decided to do this, the first thing we went through is what Disney Resort hotel are we gonna stay at and which one are we gonna go for, because you don't really get choices to look through and search when you do it, because everyone is just snapping those cheap options particularly up so fast. So you have to do research ahead of time and know exactly which one you want, so that way you can get in, streamline the process, and be done. Now that we figured out how to book through the laptop and through the app, let's talk about these questions that some of you guys had for me on Twitter, and all very good questions, to be honest. And some of these are actually questions that I had myself when I started the research process for this. So let's get into it. What do you pay up front for your deposit? So like any Disney Resort hotel, you pay a deposit. Now, it depends on the hotel you're staying at. For my hotel, I believe I only paid an $100 deposit, but the most you're going to pay is $200. Obviously, this is US dollars. I don't know what exactly the conversion rate for you is if you're in a different country other than the States, but for Toy Story Hotel, we only put down a $100 deposit. For anything else, I believe it was like a $200 deposit, which still is fairly affordable when it comes to booking a Disney hotel, because in the States, you're essentially paying a $200 deposit no matter what. That's not including if you get travel insurance, if you get a package or anything like that, but standard is $200 in the States for a Disney Resort hotel stay. So let's talk about the time differences really quick, because this will trick a lot of people up. It definitely tricked me up. So you can book a Tokyo Disney Resort hotel 4 months in advance from the day that you plan to stay. So for example, if you're looking to stay at a hotel on June 6th, what is that? May, April, March, February. So February 5th. I'm on the Eastern time zone in the States. So you would have to do it March 5th, February or March 5th. The point is, just remember 4 months before and consider your time zone. Make sure you do the conversions correctly, because for me, I had to do it 4 months ahead, but the day before. So say I wanted to do it like June 6th, May, April, March, February 5th. That means I would have had to done it on February 5th, not February 6th, because I'm a few hours behind Japan. They usually drop availability at 11 in the morning. So for me, that was February 5th, and it was at 9 o'clock at night, which was a lot for me because I tend to go to bed at 8. So I have been staying up all day trying to figure out, okay, it's gonna be at 9 o'clock. I gotta be ready at 9 o'clock at night. Process only took like maybe 20 minutes though, so nothing crazy there. It was just a little bit of waiting because there were so many people trying to get in at the same time as me. But again, I'll put the actual time and date here so that way you can understand and figure out based on your conversion when you would have to book. Keep in mind, this is all Japan time, so you'll have to convert. Double, triple check this, because you don't want to do it on the wrong date and then you either miss it or you're too early. So just bear that in mind. Everything's going to be Japan time, not your time. Another question I got asked is, how close are the hotels to the parks? They're fairly close because they're official Disney Resort hotels that they are fairly close. You can they either have a complimentary shuttle for you, you can take the monorail, or you can really just walk. But ultimately, it does depend on which hotel you're staying at. That will determine and answer this question for you. Another question that I got asked was, are there themed rooms? Yes. If we know anything about Tokyo Disney Resort, they love a theme. With that being said, you just have to do your own research when it comes to this. There are certain hotels that have themed rooms, and it basically depends on what kind of theme you're looking for. I know when I was researching, a great option was Tokyo Ambassador Hotel. Another one was Tokyo Disney Celebration Hotel, and if you're specifically looking for Toy Story, then you're in luck because they have a whole Toy Story hotel where you can choose Buzz or Woody and you'll be able to just be immersed in the land of that world. So there are themed hotels. Depending on the hotel as well, it might be slightly more expensive, but it's ultimately up to your budget and what you're willing to spend to stay in a themed room. Next question is, can you dine at the hotel restaurants? This is again contingent, because some hotels like Toy Story Hotel and I believe Fantasy Springs Hotel, you actually have to be a hotel guest staying there in order to be able to dine at certain restaurants. I haven't seen anything for any of the other ones, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I would just Google that just in case if there's any like restaurants that you, at other hotels that you might want to be at that you're not staying at, because you might not be able to go if you are not staying at that specific hotel. So what are the modification and cancellation policies? Well, you have up to 14 days prior to your trip to cancel and not have to pay a fee. Your deposit would also be a part of that fee if you do that and would be deducted accordingly. I'll put up here what the cancellation fees and dates are based on your hotel and the time that you decide to cancel. Another thing to mention that is if you modify like dates or anything like that, they consider it canceled because they have to do it a certain way and make a new reservation, and you would have to pay a fee for that as well. So that's just something to keep in mind when you are considering booking as well. Another thing I should note about that is to reach out and let them know if you're going to be late for your check-in day, because after a certain time they'll consider you a no-show and then just cancel the reservation. So what I did is I went to the contact us section of the Tokyo Disney Resort and shot them an email and let them know, hey, this is my reservation number, this is the specific date, we're going to be getting in a little later that day from the Shinkansen because we're going to be coming from Osaka, and just let them know we'll be in between this time and this time. We will show up because I didn't pay all that money for you to cancel my reservation. And they got back to me very quickly, despite the time difference, and they put a note on the reservation to let the front desk know that we would be arriving slightly later that day. So as long as you're communicative with them, it should be good. What is the check-in, check-out time for these hotels? Generally, the check-in time is 3 p.m. for all the hotels, and all the hotels have a checkout of noon, with the exception of the Tokyo Disney Celebration Hotel. Their checkout is 11 a.m. for some reason, not sure why. But check-in 3 p.m., checkout noon, with the exception of Tokyo Disney Celebration Hotel. And one of the things that, it wasn't a question, but I thought it was something important to note, is luggage delivery services. So with any hotel, for the most part, they would be able to hold your bags for you. If you're a little early to check in and want to just get to the park, they can do that as well. But I have discovered a luggage delivery service that Tokyo has. You pay a certain fee and they can have bags delivered like from the airport to your hotel, between hotels if you're going to different destinations within Japan, things like that. I'll put the link in the description below if you want to take a look at that as well, but that's a service I'm going to be utilizing certainly. I have checked, and Tokyo Disney hotels do utilize the service. I would just double check with the hotel just to be sure and look at times and see what time deliveries will be happening and such. That's something to factor in as well. And now you know how to book a Tokyo Disney Resort hotel. So I hope that was as helpful as possible for you. I hope it wasn't too overwhelming, but if you have any more questions, you can always reach me on one of my socials or anything like that, or put the questions in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. But otherwise, I hope this helps you book your magical Tokyo Disney trip as well, and I can't wait to share everything with you when I finally get there in a few months. As always, like, follow, and subscribe. Show me some love and have a magical day.